Amazon Web Services. So today in this class we are going to discuss about AWS Accessing Platform. So today we will discuss, that means if we want to access the cloud services, that means to access AWS cloud services, what we can use, how we can access this platform. So basically to access AWS cloud services, to access these services, what we require? We require first is AWS Management Console. First we require AWS Management Console. Then we require AWS Command Line Interface. We call it as CLI. And we require AWS Software Development Kits. So to access the platform, to access AWS cloud services, we require Management Console, we require CLI, we require Software Development Kits. Now let's discuss about Management Console. AWS Management Console. Now, what AWS Management Console is? This is basically a web application for managing AWS cloud services. So, this is web application for managing cloud services. So, Management Console is basically web application which is there for managing various cloud services. That means the console provide an user interface for performing many tasks. So this will provide user interface for managing tasks. This is what the management console is. That means it is a web application so that we can manage various cloud services. Now it provides a UI user interface for managing various tasks. Now each service, that means each service has its own console. Each service has its own console. So for each and one services we require one console which can be accessed from management console. If we have number of services, we have their own consoles. Now we can access this from AWS Management Console. It provides information about accounting and billing also. So this is for accessing what we require. The very first is a management console. As per the service, we have their own console. We can access from management console. Accounting and billing is also provided by this. Now let's discuss about command line interface. CLI, which is command line interface. Now this is a unified tool. This is basically a unified tool to manage AWS cloud services. So CLI is a unified tool to manage AWS services. That means we can manage complete services with the help of this tool, and the tool is command line interface. Only with just one tool to download and configure to download. This is just one tool with the help of which we can download and we can configure. We can use multiple services from command line and automate them using scripts. Scripts. So this is the function of command line interface. That means this is one tool which is there to manage all the services. We can have this unified tool. We can one tool to download and configure. We can have multiple services from this. We can automate them using scripts. Next we have software development kits with the name of SDKs. Now this is application programming interface. So we have this as an API, which is this one as application programming interface. Now this application programming interface, it interacts with the web services because these services can make platform. So all the interaction of the web services which has to make a platform, AWS platform, is interaction with the software development kit. Now this software development kit, it provides support for many programming languages. It provides support for many programming languages, and we can allow our language to work with whatever we have selected. It certainly make HTTP calls directly to the web services endpoint. HTTP call directly to web services endpoints. Web services endpoint. Now software development kit, that means SDK, can take complexity out of coding by performing programmatic access for many services. We have this, it makes the program access for many services. This is about accessing a platform in which we have management console, command line interface and software development kits. Thank you so much.